Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Very interesting article, very interesting statements coming from a very non-interesting person, and that is the German Chancellor Olaf Scholz. Are you okay here? Yeah, okay. I want to make sure we are not too naked here. So this article comes from Sputnik, and it's from today, the 11th of November 2022. I was surprised to hear these statements, but hey, it must be true. And this is the title: Germany deliberately refrained from sanctioning Russian gas. So Germany refrained deliberately from sanctioning Russian gas. Scholz states, the German Chancellor states, interesting statement. So, German Chancellor Olaf Scholz says his country did not target Russian gas supplies with sanctions since many states depended on them. So, he didn't do this because of other states. Okay. And I'm quoting, "We did not impose sanctions on gas. There are no sanctions against gas. Neither Germany, nor the European Union, nor the G7 countries have imposed sanctions." End quote. Scholz said live on NDR vor Ort on Friday, specifying that Germany, and I'm quoting, only received half of the gas from Russia. Others are 80 to 90% dependent. Since 2021, energy prices in the European Union countries have been surging as a global trend. After the After the beginning of the Russia's military operation in Ukraine in February, and the adoption of several packages of sanctions against Moscow by the West, energy prices have accelerated to grow, pushing many European governments to resort to contingency measures. The EU, European Union, has been looking for alternatives to Russian gas, natural gas, as it has pledged to end its dependence on energy supplies from Russia. On October 18th, the European Commission proposed a new package of measures to fight increasing energy prices, which include mandatory joint purchases of 13.5 billion cubic meters of gas. The measure is designated or designed to fill EU storage facilities by the winter of 2023-2024, establish a mechanism to limit excessively high prices at the title transfer facility when needed, and create a price benchmark for the liquefied natural gas (LNG) market. The new proposals are now to be agreed by the EU member states. In early September, German Economy Minister Robert Habeck announced plans to build a fifth floating terminal in Germany so the country could import more LNG from other countries to replace Russian pipeline gas. Bloomberg reported on Friday, citing a government paper, that Germany is considering setting up a state-backed fund to help the country secure and diversify supplies of raw materials amid Russia's special operation in Ukraine. So, let's read this thing again. We did not impose sanctions on gas. There are no sanctions against gas. Neither Germany nor the EU nor the G7 countries have imposed sanctions. Well, if she said so, must be true. So that means everything that Russians were doing with the Nord Stream 1 pipeline, and remember the one with the turbine, was just a way of preventing Germany from getting gas? Is that what it was? Because from what I know, Germany gets about 40% or so gas from Russia, 40-some%. And with that turbine, the one that was supposed to be fixed by Siemens Canada and eventually was, I don't even know what's going on over there. I haven't heard anything about that thing. Now that Nord Stream 1 and Nord Stream 2 are blown up, at least 3 out of 4, I didn't hear anything about that turbine being replaced or the gas. You remember it was coming at, I don't know, 10%, 0%, maintenance, all that. And then I guess whomever did whatever it did to the Nord Stream 1 and Nord Stream 2 just put the matter to rest. Like this game with maintenance, turbine, and whenever we feel like, now you don't get anything. So, all right, so they build LNG, and I don't know, I was under the impression that they imposed sanctions on Russian gas, or at least there was a discussion about waning away the Russian gas, and there was a problem with Germany and other countries not being able to fill their reserves. Now it seems like, oh no, they were getting Russian gas, but since the pipes were blown up, but those are not the only pipes, because there's another pipe that comes from through Turkey, from what I remember, and the other one is the Druzhba one. Now I don't know, those are gas, whatever they are. So LNG is going to be at a very extra price, and we already know who is going to benefit out of that, and that would be the United States of America. Already are bringing it at 3 times the price, I guess. Isn't that what Macron, the president of France, was upset about, including the gas, oil, but they were not talking about oil, but talking about gas, and saying, we on our market is like this and your market is like that. The same with the gas, the benzene, the gasoline. For you guys on your market, you have it cheaper. Why do you sell it to us at that a price? Well, because they can, and because, as I said many times before, there's no allies. It's allies in looting, and then as soon as that interest is fulfilled or disappears, the allies go, I can call you back so we can loot again, but you're on standby over there. So that's with alliances here. It seems like Europe was kind of by United States with their resources, but France is very angry about it. And if you remember, Macron shook Venezuela's Maduro's hand on the sidelines of that stupidity, that climate or whatever, climate change in Egypt for about 2 weeks, and he called him Mr. President after Macron said in 2019 that Maduro is not the legitimate president. Now he needs oil and his friend. Unbelievable how these weasels are. No principles, man. No principles. The principles runs as far as you need something. When you need something, the principle out the window. Good. That's mass democracy for us. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.